Next, let's look at the sauces category. So this category generally carries all the sauces that a restaurant has. As you know, Chinese restaurants use a lot of different kind of sauces. So, not surprisingly, this category is pretty full. On the top here are packages of sauces that a Chinese restaurant carries. So if you've ever been to a Chinese restaurant before, you will see these condiments that are either sitting on the table or behind the counter. So you have the duck sauce, the soy sauce, the mustard sauce, hot sauce, and ketchup. If a customer says, I want extra duck sauce, all you have to do is click on this. Extra soy sauce, all you have to do is this. If they say, I only want duck sauce and soy sauce, nothing else. So you do only duck sauce, only soy sauce. Now, if a customer is very specific about how many sauces they want, you would click, let's say they want 5 duck sauce, you would click 5, and they say 5 mustard, you would click 5, right? Generally, for about every $10, they give about 2 to 3 packets of sauces. If a customer orders $10 worth of food and say, I want 10 soy sauce or 10 duck sauce or 20 soy sauce, 20 duck sauce, that's really, a special request, and restaurants would generally charge for these extra sauces. So if, let's say, they order something for $10, let's just do an example. Chicken and broccoli, a large, and they say, I want 10 soy sauce. Well, you would click 10 soy sauce, and you would generally charge them about 50 cents extra for each one. So what you do is you go to miscellaneous, you type in notes, and charge the price. I'll talk a little bit more about the miscellaneous later on, but that's generally what you do when they want a lot of sauces that is sort of beyond reasonable for the amount of food they're ordering. Now, if they're ordering, for example, $50 order, then, giving 10 sauces is reasonable, and therefore you wouldn't charge. All right? So these are the sauces that are free on the top generally, the packaged ones. In the middle here, we have the 2-ounce sauces. Number 2 stands for 2 ounce. For Great Wall, you can do that for sweet and sour sauce. Hot oil. Dumpling sauce. And mushu sauce, which is the sauce that comes with the mushi dishes. Right? They're also known as hoisin sauce. On the bottom here, these are 8-ounce sauces. So an 8-ounce container is half a pint. These are all the sauces that they use to make the dishes. Sweet and sour sauce, that's the sauce that comes with the sweet and sour chicken, the crab rangoon, and the fried wonton. The white sauce is sometimes used that for some of the dishes. For example, seafood special, that's generally in a white sauce. The lemon sauce, that generally comes with the lemon chicken, right here. The brown sauce, that's the most commonly used sauce. That's the sauce that you use for chicken and broccoli, chicken with mixed vegetable, chicken with snow peas, chicken with Chinese vegetable, so on and so forth. The garlic sauce, that's generally used for chicken with garlic sauce, beef with garlic sauce. The orange sauce, that's used for chicken with orange flavor, right? Also known as orange chicken. Oh, here we go. Orange chicken, right? The General Tso's sauce. That's used for General Tso's dishes, such as General Tso's chicken. Hot and spicy sauce for hot and spicy chicken, hot and spicy beef. Oyster sauce, sesame sauce, Kampao sauce, black bean sauce. Szechuan sauce, Ecuadorian sauce. That's used for the Ecuadorian, the Hunan sauce, and they can also do butter and curry sauce. Now make sure you familiarize yourself with these sauces and know what they look like and know what dishes generally use these sauces. Alright? I think that's it for the sauce section. Let's look at the side order section. This is the category where you will find a lot of miscellaneous things that may or may not be related to dishes. So for example, testing. That's generally when there is an issue with the printer or with the system at the restaurant and they want us to print over a test order. You don't really have to worry too much about this one. Rush order, that's generally used to rush an order. You would use this when a customer calls in to ask about where the order is or is complaining about an order is taking too long. In this case, this is only used for delivery orders. So for example, if a customer places an order for delivery, right? So this is a delivery order, and the customer is calling to rush the order. What we do is, underneath the order, we put in rush order, and then we send that to the restaurant to let them know that a customer had called to rush the order. Change for 50, that's easy. That's basically just customers saying that I have a $50 bill. Can you have your delivery guy bring enough change? Same goes for a $100 bill. If a customer is asking for an extra menu, this is where you would click that. Dine in is for when customer says I want to place an order ahead of time and I'm going to come into the restaurant and eat it at the store. Alright? Modify order is used when a customer had placed an order already and they're calling back to modify a particular dish. So for example, they say that instead of the large sweet and sour baby shrimp, now they want a small one. So you would change that, and then right underneath it, you will also add a modify order. This way, the restaurant, when they see the receipt, they would know that this is an order that's being modified and not a brand new order. Make sure that you put in this when you are modifying an order. Otherwise, if there's a lot of changes to an order and the restaurant is really busy, they may not see that this is a modification and use this as a brand new order. Add order is generally used when customer want to call in to add something to an order. So hypothetically, this is what a customer ordered during their first call, and they call back to add, let's say, 2 egg rolls. So you will put the add order there, and then put 2 more egg rolls right underneath it to let the restaurant know that everything below add order are new things that a customer would like to add. Alright? Urgent order is for customers that say, let's say, can you do this as quickly as possible? This is basically to let the restaurant know that this is a customer that doesn't have a lot of patience, that we should do the order as quickly as possible. Order canceled is generally used when a customer calls and say they want to cancel an order. So let's say that there was an order that was placed already. You see that this is order number. You would modify that order and you would hit order canceled. This is basically a dish that's just cancellation. So we save it so that it stays on the receipt. And then we go to the order again and we void that order. When you void an order, the restaurant would get another printout that has the word order cancel in it. That way they know it's canceled. And notice that this dish is now red. This means that this order was canceled. Alright? So, pay credit card instead is when a customer had previously placed an order and then they call back saying that they now want to use credit card instead. So what you would do there is you click on pay credit card instead, and then you go to the pay button here and you put in the credit card information. I'll explain a little bit more about the credit card situation a little bit later. Pickup instead, that's generally when a customer had placed an order for delivery, but now they want to change it to pickup. Now when it comes to changing an order for pickup, use your judgment, right? So if an order has been placed a while ago, chances are the order is already on the way. If we do it as a pickup, then the restaurant has to call the delivery guy to come back, which is inconvenient. So anything more than 10 minutes, let one of the managers know or the supervisors knows, and we'll let you know if it's okay to set it as pickup. Delivery instead is the opposite of pickup instead. Basically, if a customer had placed an order for pickup, now they want to do it for delivery. Next, we have fortune cookies. Everybody loves fortune cookies. So if a customer asks for extra fortune cookies, you just click on here, and it's 5 for 50 cents for Great Wall. Fried noodles, again, that's just small miscellaneous things. Fried noodles generally come with the soup, the chow mein, and the chop suey. Sometimes the customer wants extra one, so this is where you will find it. Pineapple, that's just chunks of pineapple. Great Wall happens to sell this. We have a few other restaurants that also sell this. Almond cookies, these are just packages of almond cookies that Great Wall also sells. Alright, simple enough there. Down here we have utensils and straws and plates. Pretty self-explanatory. If a customer says they want straws, you ask them how many they need, and if they need 3, you just click on 3. Same thing goes for paper plates, for chopsticks, forks, spoons, and napkins. Alright? On the bottom here we have packed separately. What this means is if a customer wants to place an order and they want the order to be packed separately, this is what we do here. So generally this is how you would use it. Let's say this is the first part of the order that they want to pack together. You do 1 to mean that this is order number 1 on the top, and then you do order number 2. Let's say they want sweet and sour baby shrimp and sweet and sour chicken, and that's it for 2, so you put it here as 2. And then let's say they want chicken and broccoli, a large one by itself. That's it. You do order number 3 and you send it, and the restaurant knows that everything above the 1, that's bag number 1. Everything above number 2 and below number 1, that's bag number 2, and everything here is bag number 3. Alright, and that wraps up the side order. Next, let's take a look at the coupon and the buffet category. So most Chinese restaurants would give a coupon for purchasing over a certain amount. In the case of Great Wall, they have 3 coupons that are available for purchasing over $20. When a customer orders over $20, they can choose either a free bottle of Pepsi, a free bottle of Mountain Dew, or 4 pieces of crab rangoon. Now notice that 4 pieces is actually not a full order, because a full order is 6 pieces. So when a customer orders over $20, let's say they ordered these dishes and they want a free Pepsi, all you have to do is just click on free Pepsi. Or if a customer wants free crab rangoon, you just click on free crab rangoon. Simple enough. Alright. Lastly, this is something that's special with Great Wall. In addition to doing takeout, they are also a buffet restaurant. What buffet means is a customer can come in and pay a certain amount and eat everything that's available on the buffet table. So these are the prices for buffet if a customer asks for the price. Alright? We don't really send these over. It's more for when customers calling to inquire about the price. Now you might ask, what's the difference between lunch and dinner adults? Well, if you look at the menu section here, it tells you that their buffet actually is from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. and dinner buffet is from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. So depending on what time the customer is calling to ask about, this is the price that you would give. Alright? Customers can also do buffet takeout. So what that means is they come in and they grab a phone box and they can fill their box up for takeout and they weight the box. It's $3.99 per pound of food. Now for buffet takeout, the customer must come into the restaurant and do this themselves. The restaurant will not deliver buffet takeout food.